Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Phenix City, Alabama, Eastern Conference Finals, Military Basketball Association here with RSN, broadcasting live from the final game of the tournament. This here is the championship game on Championship Sunday. We have two great teams matched up. We have Fort Campbell in the red, facing Fort Benning in the black and yellow. These two programs have a storied history. They've both been doing quite a bit of winning here in recent, whether that's nationals, whether that's MBA finals, whether that's conference finals. They have been doing quite a bit of winning. Coach Acevedo, one of the long-time coaches in military basketball, former All-Army coach, coached several programs, whether that be Peterson Air Force Base or Carson here. He's been all over, and everybody knows how intense he is and how great of a coach he is. So he's matched up against one of his closest friends in Paul Parker. Paul Parker, former All-Army women's assistant coach with Coach Mike Myers. He's also been coaching for several years. Took a stint at Fort Sam. Had Fort Campbell here for a while. I think he's still involved in the All-Army program.
Think right for me, just like a seat.
Former player turned coach, and he's been extremely successful at it. Before we actually start this game presentation for the jump ball, we are actually going to be joined by tournament director, the legendary Fort Bliss's old coach, now retiree, Coach Almeida. I'm glad that we get you right before the championship game. Just give me your initial thoughts or your final thoughts as we wrap out this tournament as your first time as the tournament director.
Oh man, it's been great. We've had no hiccups. Everything went off been playing. Players have been playing very hard and believing in themselves. It's been a great weekend of basketball.
So I gotta ask you, whether be a coach on the sideline or a tournament director in the background.
So you're on the sideline.
Understood. Before they go to the jump ball, I need a prediction.
Well, if Fort Benning can control the basketball, slow the game down a little bit, and get the ball inside to build, then they got a very good chance of winning the game. Now, if Fort Campbell controls the basketball game, they'll probably be the best winners. Since you put me on the spot.
Fort Campbell it is. Well, I'd look to have you come back up so we can spend some time somewhere around the halftime break. Get our final things to appreciation for those sponsors and the volunteers that have been here. So until halftime, sir, enjoy the game.
All right, thanks for having me.
And we're live right out the gate. We got right back with Bill finishing at the rim. As you can tell, this is going to be intense. It's going to be up close. It's going to be everything that you want in a championship game. Clark takes shot at free throw line, comes up short, Mike kicks in the head. Tate attacks the rim, rejected by Wilson. Brown control. Campbell's on the move. Kicks to the right, we got Boyd in the corner. Brown's gonna turn it over. Rebound by Bill. Bill up and under. He's good. Bill is just rich and going to be a contract. That's just the bottom line. I mean, he's talking too long. Really good for him. He's going to have the right for Boy, the Brown. Wood picking up right where he left off in the first game. He's a catalyst. He's the thing that makes Fort Campbell grow. Boyd moved to Fort Benning, but it's unbelievable scoring the basketball. He's second to none. And when he attacks the basket, he's able to quick that you may see a few highlights from him. Waiting a minute on a little equipment repair. Somebody got brand new sneakers that they don't know how to tie up, but Mike's got that under control now, so let's get the game going. Ball picked up hard. Mike Harden's got it up. He's running the point guard, so it's picked out the smart player, super strong, getting the most yards, so he's got the Phenix on the post. Really solid player. Gets away from Bill. Shot clock was running down. Short term, he goes away from Bill. Going in the corner. Long. Harden takes his time getting into the front court. He's matched up with Clark right now at the moment in the man defense. There's just good matchup in this game all the way around. However you look at it. Great defense by Will. Rejection. Clark basketball catches in. Bill steps in. Give it up. Bowie on the right side, trying to go one down, draws the foul, should be on the floor. I believe it is on the floor. We'll take the side out. Sorry, baseline now. Boy, got a hand on that. If he was able to actually catch that would have been an impressive steal. But we'll inbound the ball here again. Ball comes out of the board. Grab that break ball, pull up mid-range. A little bit long. Out of bounds. Also, Bill. Don't come to basketball. Alex bringing the ball down, running the one right now. He had an unbelievable season. He's totally bottled up. So he's going to see what he's typically doing against these guys here. His defense is definitely special. Ball is cold. Got to steal, got to break out. Easy there. Got to protect that basketball. That ball is high post. I think it's going to happen. A weakness or something that Coach Ace wants him to work on, I know for a fact that he will. Take off the video. All the offensive lay up the short, rebounded, Bowie in transition. Here we go. Up and under. Great defense by Wilson once again. You can see two strides in this young man at the rim, so I tell you, he's something to watch when it comes to scoring the basketball. Gets the ball in the bit to Bill back to the corner. Comes up short. Bill pushed the break again. He did it on the first one and went coast to coast. So he ended up turning it into a point center or something at some point. Boy, with the step back. Again, Bowie. Watch it. Man down. Defense as aggressive as you play after. He does go in his yard to block the foul on Brown. Should be going to the line for two. There are not a lot of defensive weaknesses on this court in basketball team. Go man and full court in this blessing. So several times somebody to take advantage of it. Bill was able to get that pass and the first time today I think we've seen Bill actually swat at a block and get something. Goes up and good, starts to come in. I was going to say that based on the substitution, it's free to do a bit more
Oh, down here.
Called him for holding on for this all game. See how physical this man gets. He's an extremely aggressive team, so I'm definitely a lot of the play. Good. Spin move up, right hand shoulder, doesn't go. Ball is tipped. Mike puts it up, doesn't go. Another offensive error. Got a little bit of a pushing call with that offensive error. He's seeing how he was able to get that board. Shot clock doesn't appear that I ran off 10 seconds, so trying to get some clarity on that right now. He took a timeout. Let him regroup.
Duty, honor, sacrifice. To those who have served and continue to serve, those who defend our nation to preserve our freedoms, our way of life, our homes. It's our turn to serve you. At Benchmark, we never quit on our veterans. We have changed the way VA lending is done, and we will not fail you. Let us bring you home.
We are back, and as to be expected, referees did not change their mind on the call. Fourth inning that drive on the front court. Little drive on the attack. Pull up the 6 feet, doesn't go. Brown, rebound high above it. Looks like he's going to attack Casey. He does for a pull up left side. Good. On the side note, Brown actually changed shoes this game. Had a conversation with his foot. It's still bothering him, but he's going to go. He's going to go. Maybe he's still steady. Nice hit to the basket. This is on the short. Takes it, the rebound, and finishes amongst the threes. That's a tough young man. behind the knee. This is going to be the welcome back, Mr. Clark. He was in South Cover the last game. That helped out. Jacksonville took that ball quite a bit. But unfortunately, the fourth game, he starts to stretch forward. He's going to pass over, so they're going to have to deal with him immediately. Brown, right side, 3-pointers no good. Edwards goes up. Ball to bring Boone on the right side of the court. Hesitation crossover. Out of control, kind of. But he was able to get the referee to blow the whistle.
This one. Phenix does so well. They turn you over. Live ball turnovers against Fort Phoenix equals problems for the defense. Once they get that live ball turnover, they are no questions asked. Good pull up by ours. Long. Just the backside of the ball. Doing it again. Pushes you down court. Attacks the rim. That is good. Good defense by Bowie. That time, forcing the miss. Nice grabs the rebound. Ahead pass, dangerous pass. A little bit too much. Turnover. Oh, this is Clark. Turn around, face up, jump shot, good. Off the guard out there, Mike. You gotta get out there and get a hand up. All fired. Campbell with the steal. Smart play. Mike did not normally get in foul trouble, so take one there. Stop that fast break. They had a 4-on-1, 4-on-2. One transition that was a good idea to just go ahead and stop that and reset. Play a half-court game right now. About a move, but without finishing it, well, doesn't really have the same amount of value. Mike goes baseline, kicks it, try to give a little trouble pass, and then block him. That's mishandled. 20 seconds left, 16. Airball, good shot. Pushes it ahead of Bowie. Almost caught a body. Almost caught a body. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I better see him in the exposure of that young man. He jumped, so they should be over the rim. In the first quarter, 22-16. Quite a contest going here in this championship game. Eastern Conference Finals, Phenix City, Alabama. We're back. Are you catching feed for me?
Just keep on going anyway.
We're back. We're back. Second quarter action underway. Mike Reed entered the game during the first quarter, so there's some substitution made. 3-ball, Boyd, wide open, in and out. Rebound secured by Boyd. A lot of pressure at the top that makes it uncomfortable for these guards. That's the part of the game trying to pick up that score. They don't want them to be covered. They are standing right now. Wow, 3-point shot. Wooten is able to corral that miss and put it back in.
Always something. Always something.
2 possessions down. Both players, both teams, a little bit hectic, a little bit frantic. So Fort Campbell decides to walk it into the front court and set up something. 10 down, man pops in the corner. 3-pointer set. Edwards with a strong rebound. Once again, you get Boyd attacking the basket, drawing the foul. Extremely valuable in a game like this. Tough entry pass. Ends up finding his way out of bounds to the second row of the front forward seat, $1 million seat. Reed gets across half court, gets the offense started. Little pull up from the free throw line. Good. Take what the defense do. Can't go wrong with that. Tate's not giving up a whole lot of easy stuff. They turn out to be a good foul. That Clark Tatum is back to the basket after being too real against the first one.
Second one's up. Second one's good. We got a sub. Alex for Clark. Reed stumbles, falls. Fort Campbell gets it back. Breakout. Finished by Alexander. Herring goes across half court. Moved from the 1 to the 2 right now. He's got Mike at the 2. Looks like Reed is actually handling the ball as the 1. Entry pass to Bill. Bill head fakes. Wooten stays planted. Blocks it when he does so. A little bit of a scramble for the ball. Drop back down to Bill. Bill goes up strong. Finishes. I think Bill's starting to understand the same thing we talked about with the other bigs at Jackson Military Basketball. No need to do all that pump faking and ball moving. Wooten is going to stay disciplined. He's going to stay on the ground. If you're going to go at him, you need to turn and go straight up. Step back, pull up 3 by Boyd. Reed was a little bit late on the rotation, and it cost you 3. Baseline. Finish at the rim. Boy. Cape is hounding Edwards. Cape hounding Edwards on the defensive end, and they actually got a timeout called just in the nick of time. I think it would have been a tie-up, but Campbell is awarded the timeout. 30-second timeout. 6:43 left in the second. Current score, 30-22.
When I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience. And being on the recumbent kind of brought that back. RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. I'm not sure I would still be here if I didn't find the Friends and Wounded Warrior project that I did. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our
R with a three off the inbound. Tad bit long. Interesting that the players are coming up long considering they just played a game. So a lot of times when your legs go, you come up short, but could be shooting with a whole lot of arms right now and just pushing it a little long. So I would like to see him take half a step back. R is guarding Bowie one-on-one. Finishes underneath the rim. There's really nothing he can do to stop him from getting to the basket. They're going to have to send a quick double. If not, he'll have 30. Alex turns around, puts it up. Good basket. Edwards finishes at the rim. However, Bowie has some incidental contact, it appears, and he's down right now. Definitely don't want to see that. He was just getting going. Wasn't even involved in the play and just had some contact on that backside. And he's getting up. Check him out, make sure he's all right. But that's a tough one for Fort Benning to lose a player with that type of one-on-one capability. Somebody will have to pick up the slack offensively. Mike now moved to the box. It's him and Edwards one-on-one on the low post. Layup comes up short. Rebound goes out of bounds. Fort Benning ball. Cape for the baseline throw-in. Beautiful play. And he missed the layup at the rim. That was the unbelievably nice play design. Beautiful pass from R to Edwards. That play design on the inbounds is just beautiful. Good attack, good dump off. Got to go up tougher than that, Mike. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Still be Fort Benning's possession. Cape comes off the curl. Three-pointer goes in and comes out. Bill with a strong rebound. Goes up straight and finishes. And one. Let's go to the line. Bill has definitely made the adjustment that we discussed. No need to play around with Wooten. If you're going in there to deal with him, you got to go strong. You got to go straight up. No moving the ball around. No pump faking. Let's just go mano-y-mano. A lot of conversations going on between players and referees right now. Not sure what's going on. Play basketball. Bill finishes the three-point play. It's tough for players to understand that talking to the referee really does you no good. Every once in a while, you can mention, hey, watch this, or look at them grabbing me, but complaining about calls does nothing. It's a waste of time, waste of energy. They're not changing the call. It is what it is. Art advances across half court. Risky pass. Gets tipped by Cape. Almost a steal. However, it falls out of bounds. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, players talking to referees is so frustrating. As a coach, even as a player, I couldn't stand it. It's just play basketball. Nice backdoor cut, but it was missed. R comes around on the curl, takes a three, off target. Mike Herron gets the rebound, pushes it ahead. Attack at the basket, ball goes out of bounds. Good defense. Edwards stayed up straight. No body contact, no swiping. Good clean play. Baseline throw in. Bank shot by Bill. High screen. Bill steps out on the switch. Now you got Clark and Cape down in the box, and Boyd is trying to find a way to get him the ball. There we go. Clear the side, one-on-one. Clark gets called for the push-off. Capers was not backing down. Moving his feet. Great position. Draws the offensive foul. Read the Capers. Capers over the top. The Bill stolen by Clark. Clark now goes one-on-one. Finish at the rim. Good. 36-29. Reed is doing a whole lot of playing with the basketball. I don't think he's seen Alexander Garden Robinson last game. He would understand that none of that's going to really work against Alexander. He's a solid defender. Be sure with the basketball and then give it up as soon as you can. Good entry pass, Bill. Bill finishes at the rim. Clark tries to draw offensive foul, try to get payback. Didn't quite work. Good hand by Reed. Reed knocks it away. Bennett's on the move. Drop off the Bill again, and we got to travel. Bill went back to the shuffling his feet. We've got an injured player. Another Bennett player goes down. Looks like he's clenching his shoulder. Coaching staff of both teams comes out to try and take care of the young man, and again, that's part of the camaraderie. That's part of the being one family, even as competitors of different teams and different organizations or installations, all Department of Defense, all veterans, all looking out for each other. Love to see that. Once Fort Campbell realizes that he's okay, they go back to their sideline and deal with their team, and Fort Benning takes care of their player and get him off the court. Referees continue to do a great job of mopping the floor. I don't know. All right, we back to action. .340 left in the second period. Boyd kind of fighting with the basketball. Swings it to Edwards. Edwards is in the corner. Wrap around. R catches it. Skip pass. Boyd top of the key. Bank shot. Three-pointer's good. 39-31. Mike Herron comes down the court. Getting the offense set for Fort Benning. Good to see Bowie back in as he catches the ball on the left side. Again, makes a move, goes to the basket. Art is looking up at the referee trying to figure out what happened. He didn't make it to the spot, young man. Blocking foul. Calls on the floor. Should be a side toss. Good drop off by Reed to Bill. Bill at the rim. Good finish. Really good active defense. Edwards comes up short, and Campbell fights to get an offensive rebound. Two more offensive rebounds for Fort Campbell. Finally, they finish it. You give a team 3 possessions, they're going to get a basket. That's just simple mathematics. You give me 3 chances at it, I'm going to score. Bowie comes high. He's got Art 35 feet away in no man's land. And instantly he gets to his spot, pull up jumper, a little bit short. Rebound goes out of bounds for Campbell ball. Boyd takes a long one. Not quite a heat check, but Cape right back at him with a long one. Neither of these two coaches want to see that. Walk into 35-foot shots. That's just not the way they're designed. So Albert attacks the basket. Good help side by Mike. Ball hits the ground, goes off the floor. We got one-on-one. Bowie and Clark. And one. Oh, it rolls off the rim. Rolls off the rim, but Bowie is able to draw another. Scratch that. They call offensive. We're on the left side of the court. Couldn't see his right hand. Maybe he pushed off with his right arm. I'm not sure, but he got the offensive. Alexander steps into a 3. These walk-in 3-pointers will definitely be a conversation at halftime. That's more like it. Nice little 10-foot floater. Comes up short. Much better shot. One-on-one. Bowie against Boyd. Boyd was extremely smart. Took a foul 20 feet away from the basket. Bottom line is that man gets you one-on-one open space. You are dead to right. Foul him, call for help, do something, but you're probably not going to stop him one-on-one in open floor. So that was a great foul by Boyd. Substitutions come in. Coach Azevedo being really, really smart. Take Bill off the court. No need to take an unnecessary foul with 58 seconds left. Let the big man grab a couple extra deep breaths. Mike made a really nice move to get to the basket, but he didn't go up strong. He went up relatively soft and complaining about not getting a whistle. I mean, that's not the referee's fault, man. You just got to go up tough. Much nicer, much stronger, and you get 2. That's the difference. That's the difference there. The onus is on you to play tough, not on the referee to bail you out. Boyd is out in no man's land, or Boyd had Bowie out in no man's land, and Bowie was kind of looking around, hoping that somebody was coming to help, because once again, nobody really stops Bowie from getting to the basket, and nobody really stops Boyd from getting to the basket. They get ahead of steam, and it's easy for them to get into the paint. .30 seconds left. Campbell to inbound the ball. Boyd to Alexander. Alexander back to Boyd. Running the 5 out right now, just holding it for the last shot. Boyd asking for more space.
I'm I'm really confused as to why he just took that foul. I mean, I think Coach Ace is as well. He's sitting over there trying to figure out what that was all about. I never want to give a player two free throws with 17 seconds left. I'd rather see him just try and create and take a last second shot. That's just giving up free money right there. First one's good. Second one's good. Reed gets it to front court. Frederick has it now. Spin move, goes up, middle of the lane, comes up short, tipped up once, tipped up twice, and blocked on the third attempt. How many layups can you miss on one possession? You got to get those easy ones. Championship game. That is the end of the first half. Fort Campbell's got a lead, 43-35. Both teams giving it all they have, go into halftime, take a rest, get some Gatorade, make some adjustments. We'll be back.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Ever notice how obvious product placement is?
Huh. I guess I hadn't really noticed.
Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew. Do the do.
When I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience.
Duty, honor,
Being on the
sacrifice.
recumbent kind of brought
To
that
those
back.
who have served and continue to serve,
RPG.
those who defend our nation to preserve our freedoms, our way of life, our homes. It's our turn to serve you. At Benchmark, we never quit on our veterans. We have changed the way VA lending is done, and we will not fail you. Let us bring you home.
When I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience. And being on the recumbent kind of brought that back. RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. I'm not sure I would still be here if I didn't find the Friends and Wounded Warrior project that I did. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. I got on the bike and I tried it out. It felt a lot like flight, and I felt like I got a piece of me back. In that moment, I was like, this is it. I'm unstoppable. You know, I can do anything. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
You know how we come for nothing I got.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
When I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience. And being on the recumbent kind of brought that back. RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. I'm not sure I would still be here if I didn't find the Friends and Wounded Warrior project that I did. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. I got on the bike and I tried it out. It felt a lot like flight, and I felt like I got a piece of me back. In that moment, I was like, this is it. I'm unstoppable. You know, I can do anything. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
All right, we are back to live action. Halftime is over. Everybody's hydrated, rested, at least as much as they can, and we are ready to get back to war. Current score 43-35. Fort Campbell's had a pretty good control over the game the entire game. Fort Benning was kind of in and out, caught fire for a little while. Just defensive intensity has kind of been a roller coaster for them this game, and as we've seen throughout the tournament, Campbell's not a team that you can just kind of lay off of, and we'll see how that goes in the second half. Five-second count on the first inbound. Right on cue. I'm sure that Coach Acevedo had quite a bit to talk about defensive-wise, he's just one of the best defensive coaches that the military basketball has to offer, and I know he wasn't pleased with the level of defense that he was getting in that first half. So do expect that to turn up quite a bit. Nice ball movement, player movement. Bowie gets the pass on the inside and can't hold it. Ball goes out of bounds. Great pass by Mike there. Just have to say, good vision by Mr. Mike Harden on that one. Sideline trying to help Fort Benning get a little hype on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to need it. Bowie moves his feet good on that play. Mike stays down. Clark comes up short on the layup attempt. Might have got away with a bit of a swipe. Didn't get away with a push on the second effort, though. Oh, he's down. He's down and he's in pain. He's in some severe pain, so everybody's there trying to take a look at him and see. We'll be back. We're going to break away and find out if we can't get him taken care of.
When I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience. And being on the recumbent kind of brought that back. RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. I'm not sure I would still be here if I didn't find the Friends and Wounded Warrior project that I did. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. I got on the bike and I tried it out. It felt a lot like flight, and I felt like I got a piece of me back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Live action. They were able to get the injured player, Clark, off of the floor, and he's getting tended to. So if we get an update, we'll let you know. Hoping it all is well, though. Bill with a floater from the free throw line comes up well short. Campbell gets the rebound and starts to go back on the attack offensively. Great pass by Boyd to Edwards. Edwards catches the basketball. He actually did double dribble. He dribbled the basketball on the entry pass, then he tried to catch it and power dribble right back up. Everywhere other than the NBA, that is a double dribble. Ball comes in for Benning. Good shot from the left side. We can't see Clark again. And it looks like he's being braced up. But he is back in the gym. Wooten goes up strong, draws the foul. First free throw attempt is up. Rattles around, goes in. Second attempt is good. Give a lot of credit to Fort Campbell. They are taking care of business at the free throw line today. In this second game. That first game against Jackson, I feel like they gave away quite a bit of points and made that game closer than it should have been because they were missed for the free throw line. Bill gets rejected at one end. Ball goes out of bounds. Campbell's ball. Boyd, pull up three. Long. Dalvin pushing it down the court. Kicks it over to Cape. Cape, two dribble, pull up, 3 balls away, short. Dalvin out hustles. Nice look down to Bowie. Bowie finishes at the rim. Brown goes up strong. Mike holds his ground. No call. Ball comes back down. Dalvin one-on-one with Wooten. Made the critical mistake that everybody's making against Wooten. Gets to the rim and decides to move the ball and do a bunch of extra stuff. Wooten is just going to stay there and be disciplined. Forces a turnover. Fakes the handoff. Kicks out to the corner. Alexander up for the three. Comes up short. Alex hit that three all the last game. Dalvin took on Brown head on head. Missed the layup. Good defense on the other end. Wooten gets his own rebound and finishes it. He's telling him he's too little. I don't know, Wooten. They done slapped it out of there a few times, so I don't know if he's too little. Cape, top of the key. You got Alexander on you, Cape. Best bet is just to move the basketball. He's proven that he's a lockdown defender. Dalvin goes up and under once again, moving the ball around, trying to avoid Wooten, and all you're doing is setting him up to play even better defense on you. Bowie, two dribble, pull up, and one. Basket's good. It's good to see Coach Glenzie over there. He's taking a much larger role in the Fort Benning program. Coach Acevedo is giving him the reins, man. He's doing quite a bit more coaching than he ever did in the past. I think he'll have a lot of success learning from somebody like Coach Ace. He'll definitely get it down. All right, Wooten, we see you catching it on the low box. Nice turnaround. Easy basket. Cape attacked Alexander on that one and gets the finish. I think Alexander may be a little bit confused. That's the first time anybody scored on him that easy all day long. Entry pass to Edwards. Edwards back out to Brown. Brown attacks the rim, lost it a little bit, misses the layup. Mike gets it, advance pass to Bowie. One-on-one. Cape in the corner. Good. If you thought for 1 second that Fort Benning was going to go away, you just don't know who Fort Benning. Good hustle, good effort on the defensive end. They're speeding up for Campbell. Good finish by Edwards. Good finish. Bowie right back down, attacking Boyd. Boyd wasn't ready for it. Draws the easy foul. Love the pace of play of Fort Benning. You score a basket at one end, that's fine. You better not celebrate because they are coming right back at you. And unfortunately, in today's game, somebody get a basket or a layup, they want to celebrate. And against Fort Benning, that could cost you. Another influence of the NBA. You celebrate, get a basket, and we got to do a celebration dance. Bowie makes a nice move, loses the ball out of bounds. Once again, as soon as he seen Wooten, started thinking about what he was going to do to avoid him instead of just attacking. Another turnover. Edwards comes up short on the 10-foot jump shot. Fort Benning's right back at you. Mike travels baseline. Really, really tough pass. He was actually fortunate that Ard hit that. I think that ball would have went out of bounds if nobody would have deflected it. So, good break for Fort Benning. Coke inbounds the ball. Mike on the low box. Definitely has a strength advantage, but Edwards holds his own. Dumps it off to Bill. Bill finishes at the rim. I really wish Bill would talk to his teammates and tell them, get it in the paint, go straight up. Don't move it around. That's what he's been doing. He's been successful against Wooten today. Entry pass to Wooten. Mike's on him, straight up, and one. And once again, we see another player holding his arm straight up. They're not calling it for your arms. They're calling it for the body. Arm straight up, body leaning all on Wooten. Good call. Going to the line for one. Finishes the three-point play. Bill sets the screen. Bowie comes over, pull up, mid-range, short. Wooten secures the rebound, gives it to Boyd. Campbell's pushing it right back at you. Boyd with a tough finish. Bowie right back. Brown is able to get in a defensive stand, slow him down. Mike's three-pointer touches absolutely nothing. Paul Parker's doing a good job turning Fort Benning into a half-court team offensively. Definitely it works in your advantage. They're much better open floor in attack mode. Brown, three-pointer from the wing. No good. There we go. We hear the oohs and ahs again on a miss. Good pass to Bill. Nice, simple, fundamental basketball. Amazing how it works. Good pass by Brown. Great cut by Art on the backdoor cut, finishing at the rim. Art with the rebound. Pushing the tempo. Benning's able to get back and stop transition. Wooten corrals the loose ball and finishes it with a whole bunch of contact. Had that conversation with him earlier. I was letting him know. I said, hey, man, same thing I've been saying online. If you start finishing through contact, you are a serious problem. So he's definitely taking it to be more focused on his finishes. Mike gets low, finishes strong. Looks like I'm seeing Clark head back to the table. He's definitely asking Coach Paul if he can go back in the game. We'll see. Great steal, great steal. Brown loses it. And we miss a layup. Can't afford that. Bill goes up strong, makes the layup. Good contest by Mike. Rebound by Bill. Benning is pushing it. You got numbers. Advance it. Wide open in the corner. Dalvin. No good. That's as easy gets. I don't think Boyd ever made it back down court, so the quick three-pointer created a breakout opportunity for Fort Campbell. Bill sets the pick. Dalvin drops it back off to Bill. Bill finishes at the rim. Under 1 minute. We're at 55 seconds left. Third quarter. Boyd goes baseline. Looks like a turnover. It is a turnover. Bowie, 2-on-1. Bowie and Bill got Wooten. Finish at the rim. Entry pass, free throw line jumper, good. Edwards is just so steady. Doesn't do a whole bunch of highlight stuff. Just plays simple, fundamental basketball. Holding for one, 15 seconds left. Bowie's got Brown on island by itself right now. They spread the floor out quite a bit. We're at 7 seconds. Referee calls a double dribble. Some really good coaching going on. Get some of your stars off the court. You don't want anybody to take a stupid foul, but more importantly, this .6 seconds will actually turn out to be about 2 extra minutes of breathing time. Be careful, Ard. We appreciate Central High School letting us use their gym. How about you try not to break the scoreboard? End of the third quarter, 59-64. Closely contested game. We'll be back for the fourth quarter shortly.
Duty, honor, sacrifice. To those who have served and continue to serve, those who defend our nation to preserve our freedoms, our way of life, our homes. It's our turn to serve you. At Benchmark, we never quit on our veterans. We have changed the way VA lending is done, and we will not fail you. Let us bring you home. Duty, honor.
All right, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter, return to the live action. Mike gets his rebound on his own and puts it in. We are joined once again. Tournament director is here enjoying this, I know, Coach.
So this has been an exciting championship game, just what we came for. I want to take this time to thank all our sponsors that showed us the support this weekend. We'd like to thank our table crew and our officials for coming out and doing a professional job this weekend. All right, we're looking forward to a great fourth quarter and crowning our champion in 9 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, thanks for your time.
Sounds like a plan. We'll see you at the ceremony. As you heard from tournament director, it has been an amazing tournament. Pull up by Art, off the mark. Has been an incredible tournament, man. The competition has been unbelievable. The camaraderie, the sportsmanship, it's been on the next level. Once again, just another Class A event being put on for the soldiers to get out here and get an opportunity to compete. Offensive foul there by Mike Harden. Sponsorships are so important. None of this can be done without some form of money. Sponsors helping with different programs and different efforts monetarily. So important, man. We got a chance to spend a lot of time with Wounded Warrior yesterday. We got a chance to let every one of their volunteers or every one of their workers come up and say a few things and talk about the program itself and its benefit to the veterans, as well as how much they've just enjoyed being a part of military basketball for this weekend. Campbell inbounds the ball. Ball goes back to Ard. Ard attacks the basket, takes it on his own. Layup comes up short. Wooten finds a way to get another rebound. Puts it in, 66-61. Kate back in the game. Three-pointer from the elbow. Long. Hits the crossbeam. Will go the other way. But yeah, Wounded Warrior, I know Gatorade has been a sponsor with Military Basketball Association. They've done quite a bit to help at all the major events and keeping players hydrated, and just so important. Benchmark Benchmark also has been a sponsor during this tournament, and appreciate everything that they've been able to do and help. Um, we thank Vitality Box for being a sponsor as well for the weekend. Ball is inbounded by Fort Campbell. Ard comes down the right side, attacks, finishes at the rim. Fourth quarter seems like the intensity's even picked up. Both teams are taking it to the front of the rim. Nobody wants to lose, so giving it all they got, being as aggressive as they can. I think that's the answer. Reed goes underneath, gets called for the offensive foul. I know it may be hard for Reed to believe, but Alexander just plays defense, man. He did it all game against Jackson Military Basketball, and for the first time ever, we've seen one of their star players that was just couldn't figure him out. And he's doing the same thing to the guards at Fort Benning. He's putting pressure on them, defending without fouling. Makes a difference, changes the whole complexion of your offense when your guards get rattled. Ard dribbles into a three, doesn't go. Rebound goes out of bounds. Fort Benning basketball. Frederick sets a pin down. Capes comes out. Doesn't get free. Frederick pull up. Comes up short. Nice tip out by Bill. Tips it back out to Bowie. Bowie goes one-on-one. Step back jumper. Good. You would like to see him get going right now in the fourth quarter. He's had a pretty rocky game so far. Moments he's played well, but he's also been exploited on defense. So you'd like to see him get going here in the fourth quarter. Nice spin move by Edwards. Can't get it to go down. Cape with a strong rebound. Bowie crossover dribble. Stolen from behind by Boyd. Boyd right side three. Comes up short. That would have been big. That would have been a huge three-pointer. And the worst part about missing the three-pointer is, unfortunately, Wooten got called for the push on the rebound. So that's just adding insult to injury. Missed the three wide open, and then one of the most important people pick up an unnecessary foul and has to come out of the game. 7 minutes left. Ard is way out on Bowie. Bowie again, mid-range. Rolls in. Had a conversation with Coach Acevedo about Bowie on day one. I told him he reminds me of Rip Hamilton. His mid-range game is something special. A lot of today's players have forgotten that mid-range is probably the most important part of the most important level of scoring. Everybody wants to shoot a three or try and get a dunk, and if you can score from 10 feet, you can get a lot of baskets. Clark just outpowers everybody in the post right there. Gets an easy layup. Mike Harden comes down. Is getting guarded by Edwards. Cape in the corner. Brown's on him, moving his feet well. Bill turns around, flips it up, goes in. Way to correct yourself, Mr. Referee. Clark did the absolute perfect thing. He stood there, set the pick. Frederick wasn't happy about getting screened, so he muscled through him and gets the foul. Referee just made a bad indication. That was not on Clark. That was definitely on Frederick. They got it all straight. Ball's back live. Dalvin on Ard. Ard goes to the basket, gets the layup through contact. Having a little bit of words one to another. Entry pass gets deflected out of bounds. Shot clock's at 14. While we are waiting on the ball to get put back into play, definitely, like Coach Mayon said, tournament director was stating earlier, the volunteers that came up, they were working court two, didn't get a chance to be on the screen and things of that nature, but the whole statistician team came up and worked the table, volunteered out of their own dime, travel expenses, lodging expenses, just paid to come up and be a part of what's going on this weekend for the veterans, for the Military Basketball Association, and you have to be appreciative of that because you can't have events like this without people making sacrifices and people being willing to commit some of their time and some of their own money. So thank you to the whole crew that came up and worked over in Court 2 all weekend. Greatly appreciated. I'm sure that the NBA, as well as, like Coach Mayon said, the tournament director, they all appreciate your efforts. Entry pass to Bill. Bill finishes at the rim. 1 point game. Fort Bennett's bench is screaming for defense. If they can get a stop here, they can take their first lead, potentially. Brown makes a nice move, gets around Cape, side steps. Mike, beautiful Euro step. Nice little Giannis move. Bad foot and all, he can get to the rim. Good pull up by Cape. It goes. Cape single-handedly kept them in all play when they were in Mariko Gray in Atlanta. His fire is unbelievable. His tenacity and aggression. As Boyd goes down and draws the foul. Yeah, Cape changes things. He's a fighter. I think he embodies Coach Acevedo's personality. They are one and the same on the floor. He is just 100 miles an hour at all times. There was a timeout called before the referee handed the ball to the free throw shooter, so they are going to go ahead and award them that timeout. 30-second timeout. We are back. 4:06 left in the fourth quarter. Final game, championship game. Phenix City, Alabama, Eastern Conference Finals. Fort Campbell, Fort Benning, battling it out. And it has been a special day today. Boyd's free throw attempt comes up long. I do believe that that was a strategical timeout that Coach Acevedo took, knowing that Fort Campbell's had some free throw issues throughout this weekend. I think he wanted to go ahead and ice Boyd. Worked out well. Worked out really well. He missed both. Be careful, be careful. He was airborne. He came down really hard. We have an injured player. We'll take a minute to get this squared away.
I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience. And being on the recumbent kind of brought that back. RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. I'm not sure I would still be here if I didn't find the Friends and Wounded Warrior project that I did. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. I got on the bike and I tried it out. It felt a lot like flight, and I felt like I got a piece of me back. In that moment, I was like, this is it. I'm unstoppable. You know, I can do anything. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count. Gatorade has carbs to fuel and electrolytes to help replenish, so you can count on the proven formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Benchmark Mortgage is dedicated to supporting our veterans and first responders.
Benchmark has really gone above and beyond when you go to purchase a home, because at the end of the day, that's really what we go serve for, is that American dream.
Our house is where we keep our family. It's our castle.
The American dream is, have a family and a home and live free.
Their willingness to stand behind us and help all the veterans out means a lot.
Visit us at benchmark.us to learn more about how we are securing the American dream for our American heroes.
Ever notice how obvious product placement is?
Huh. I guess I hadn't really noticed.
Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
And we're back. They were able to stabilize what appeared to be his left arm and get him off the court, get him to see some medical attention. He's in some serious pain. One thing I will mention, I know we were gone while it happened, but once they realized that he was okay, man, the applause and the cheers from everybody, both sides, both teams, other players from the tournament that are here, everybody was happy to see that he was okay, and just showing that camaraderie, and definitely wish him the best. He was already battling through a foot injury that he had took during the pool play. So he's definitely had some bumps and bruises throughout the weekend and been a key contributor to Fort Campbell. So I'm sure that Coach Parker is going to be looking for somebody to step in and pick up that slack, but that's a tough loss. Here we go. Fort Benning looks to inbound the basketball. They get it in. Campbell shows a little bit of pressure, but decides to back it off. Mike Harden comes down, gives the ball to Bowie. Bowie's now one-on-one. They've now put Alexander on him, which is a great decision. Turns it over. Clark goes to the basket, goes up and finishes with that transition basket. Dalvin trying to figure a way to knife through the defense. Ards sticking tight to him. Mike comes off, gets a step on Edwards. Can he finish? He does. Boy, comes across half court. Bowie still looking left and right, trying to figure out where the pick's coming from. Ard mishandles the ball. Top of the key. Jab step, pull up. Misses. Kate with the rebound, gives it up to Mike. Mike's coming down the court, right side of the court. Has Bill in front of him. Looking to make the entry pass, can't get it. Gives it to Dalvin. For some reason, they go away from Bill. Not sure about that one. Here we go. We swing back to this side. Mike is now still trying to get it in. Gets it in finally. One-on-one. Bill and Clark. Swings it back high. Bowie comes around the side. Pulls up. Jumper short. Over the back of the backboard. Not the best offensive possession right there for Fort Benning. Wooten comes in the game, but I don't believe that was a substitute for strategy. It appears that Alexander is going to go out and help with Brown, so Wooten is back on the court. Clark, free throw line pull up. He's off. Dalvin chases down the rebound. Advances it to Cape. Cape, one-on-one. Spin move on Boyd. Goes up strong. Misses. Bill tips it out. Bill with a nice soft floater from mid-range. Fort Benning has taken their first lead of the game. It's 79-78. Hesitation by Boyd. He goes up strong. Good defense by Boyd. Cape recovers it. Advances it to Bill. Bodies flying everywhere. Good defense by Dalvin. Effort, 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 effort. Right now, Fort Benning is simply outworking Fort Campbell. That's all it is. All the years that I've coached, and even to this day with my high school team, I keep the same motto. How bad do you want it? That's what it's really all about. 1:45 left in this game, 1 point game. Who wants it more? Whoever wants it the most, go take it. Mike cross half court, sets up the offense. Boy in the corner, goes baseline, finishes at the rim through contact. Boyd gets a screen. Dalvin steps out on him. Ball swings to the right. Clark pulls up for three. Good. 81-81. Approaching 1 minute left in the game. Boyd comes off the pin down. He's on the right side. Him and Art all by himself. Skip pass. Mid-range pull-up. Good. Dalvin hits the pull-up over Wooten. Boyd bringing it down the right side of the court. High screen. He goes away from it. Pass over the top. Goes out of bounds. Fort Benning basketball. Cape made an unbelievable play. Got away with a little bit of a grab. Grabbed on the side the referee couldn't see. Slowed up Edwards just enough to where he couldn't make it to that entry pass. 25 seconds left in the game. Mike waves him through. Initiating offense from the left side. He throws it away over the head of Bill. Unforced error. 83-81. Campbell's ball. Clark rolls it in. Bowie has to step up. Make him pick the ball up. Boyd runs off one pick. Sets it back high, swings it over to Art. Art, jab, step, and go. On the floor. Mike Harden picks up the foul. Said it was before the shot. Before the shot. Should be side out. 10.9 seconds. 83-81. Fort Benning up by 2. Timeout is being taken. During this timeout, I think as a coach, you got to figure out how to give your players at least 2 options. I want to actually set you up to score on one end and what to do on the defensive end right now. I don't want to have to use another timeout. Let's see if they can set these players up to finish this last 10 seconds on their own. Give them the tools that they need and let them execute. We got 10.9 seconds, and before we sign off and find out who is going to be the winner of the Eastern Conference Finals, I want to say it's been a pleasure working with Ken. It's been a pleasure working with RSN. It has been a really interesting weekend, man. We've overcome several obstacles, equipment damage, supporting people, volunteers not being able to show up and be available, but somehow we've been able to still get all of these games recorded, get all of these games streamed so that these players have access to it, so that the MBA has access to it. Like we said before, once you put it on the internet, it's there for life. So being able to make this happen amongst all of the adversity, man, I've really enjoyed it. Great time. Don't know if I'll be around for any other ones in the future, but if not, it's been a real pleasure. Here we go, 10.9 left on the clock, 83-81. Campbell looks to inbound the ball. Clark gets it on the inbound. Quick whistle. Quick whistle. 8.7 seconds left. If that's part of the strategy, great strategy. If you're not putting them on the line, Coach Parker takes another timeout. 8.7 seconds left. I have to think that Coach Acevedo probably told them to let them get the ball inbounds and then take a foul, run a couple seconds off the clock to give them an even shorter clock. Right now, you have to guard against the 3, and you have to guard against the and 1. At this point, you put in whatever defenders you have, you play fundamental, sound defense, and you see what happens. See if the basketball guys are going to be on your side or not. Don't want to let anybody get open for a wide open 3, and I definitely don't want to see any of these players foul a jump shooter. The entire Fort Benning bench is holding their breath as the ball looks up in bounds. Wooten catches it, shoots a long 3, and he hits it. He hits it. 6 seconds left. Bowie tries to make the pass to Bill. The pass is knocked out of bounds. I'm looking at 0.7 seconds left on the clock. 1-point game. Timeout. Fort Benning. Unbelievable shot from Wooten. He shoots a 35-foot three-pointer off of a timeout. I don't know if that was designed or if he just took it on himself, but either way, that was major. Now we have to see, what can Coach Acevedo draw up? What can he come up with right now to at least get a tip at the rim? You already know you've got a player that can be guarded one-on-one. You've also got Bill, who is down there, who's been able to get whatever he wants in the paint despite the efforts of Wooten and Clark on the defensive side. He has options, and 0.7 is a lot of time to get the ball in and get a good look. You don't have to take a heave. You only need 1 to tie, 2 to win. I am sure Acevedo is putting together something that we're going to enjoy seeing. The referee's over there making sure that they're watching the hand. The table has to watch the hand. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 0.7 seconds left. Fort Benning trying to inbound the ball. Ball comes in. Cape gets the shot up. Shot is up. And no, it does not go. Fort Campbell has won the Eastern Conference Finals. Congratulations to Coach Paul Parker, Coach AJ, and the Fort Campbell basketball team has pulled it off in dramatic fashion. Stick around for the opening ceremony. The winners will be crowned. Great finish to a great weekend. I'm just glad to have been a part of it. We will see you again at the next event. Military Basketball Association, Eastern Conference Finals, Phenix City, Alabama. I am Coach Antoine Corbin. I'm signing off. Safe travel to everybody. Happy Memorial Day.
When I was flying, I used to love sitting on the ramp. It's that wind in your face experience. And being on the recumbent kind of brought that back. RPG came through the belly of the aircraft. I'm not sure I would still be here if I didn't find the Friends and Wounded Warrior project that I did. We don't talk about the female combat wounded. These are our daughters and our sisters and our mothers. I got on the bike and I tried it out. It felt a lot like flight, and I felt like I got a piece of me back. In that moment, I was like, this is it. I'm unstoppable. You know, I can do anything. The truth is, I think we all have this strength inside of us, but until you're tested, you just don't know it's there.
This concludes our broadcast here of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. We thank you for joining us here, and from all of our staff at RSN Esports and RSN Sports, we appreciate the NBA, we appreciate the Wounded Warrior Network, and all of the great sponsors, Gatorade, Vitalibox, everyone that came and saw this competition and sat with us. We appreciate you, and you have a blessed day.